Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Syaza. So in this video, I will be delivering you a speech regarding a history about a very powerful female ruler, and also it is going to be a bit related to feminism. So every person, we were born to create a history, but why do we still have a dilemma to live up to society's expectations, especially women out there? So women were naturally born to become so powerful, and even we could also become a ruler. So anyways, did you guys know who is the first female ruler of Delhi Sultanate? Well, of course, by the title of this video, you guys already know it. Yes, it's Razia Sultan. I could say that her story got my interest the most. As a teenager, I am so intrigued by lots of things, and I could say that her story gives impacts to people out there, especially girls. So in this video, I will be talking about first, how she became a sultan, secondly, her achievements throughout her reign, and last but not least, her downfall. So please lend me your ears and enjoy this video. So coming up to the first point is how she became a sultan. Sultan Shamsuddin Iltutmish was the third ruler of Delhi Sultanate. He had 3 sons and a daughter. All of them were taught with a decent amount of education, professional warfare, and also military skills. So after 25 years of ruling, he eventually died in 12,036. So his throne was supposed to be given to his oldest son, which is Nasiruddin Mahmud, but he died in 12,029 while governing in Bengal. By his deathbed, Sultan Iltutmish nominated Razia as his successor. Of course, this decision wasn't supported by the court of nobles, who refused to be ruled by women. So with that, Razia's older brother, Ruhnuddin Firuz, was nominated to become Sultan instead. Firuz, he was unfit to be a leader, and he was engaged with hedonistic, which angering the nobles. This made his mother took things in her own hand and ran the government by herself. Within 6 months of coming to power, both of them were assassinated, and their death led to Razia became the first Muslim female ruler of Delhi Sultanate. So moving on to the next point is, what are her achievements that makes her such a successful ruler? All thanks to her father, who taught her about lots of things. Well, Razia, she was recognized as a proficient archer and also a horse rider. Sultan Iltutmish's expression towards his daughter is, "This little girl of mine is going to be superior to many sons." So it means that Sultan Iltutmish believed in her own daughter. He believed that she could become his perfect successor compared to his other sons. So Razia, she was very confident in her own abilities, that she promised her people a fair and effective government. She also stated in her own speech is that if she did not prove her abilities and to be better than men, then her head will be struck off. Also, her achievements are, she established many schools for children. The next one is, she opened libraries to share knowledge to the public. The third one is, she manipulated rebel factions into opposing to each other. This also, some said that this is one of her biggest achievements ever since she became a sultan. And last but not least, since she was taught with military skills, she fought on the forefront and won battles, seizing various territories. So every great story must come to an end. So eventually, her downfall is came from this one man, Malik Ikhtiarut Al-Tunya. So Malik Ikhtiarut Al-Tunya and Razia was said to be youth mates. Al-Tunya was so in love with Razia that he wanted her all by himself. So he revolved a plan with Razia's half-brother Muizzuddin Bahram Shah to take possession of the throne. Eventually, Razia, she's full of courage and she's so brave. She fought tooth and nail with her army. But suffered a miserable defeat. Al-Tunya imprisoned Razia at Qila Mubarak in Bathinda. Shockingly, this couple actually got married and they hatched a plan to take back the kingdom from her brother, but they got defeated. And on their way to fled back to their home, they were captured by Hindu Jats who were robbed and killed them on 12,040. So that is the end of her story. So I could say that her story is actually I can relate it to Cik Siti Wan Kembang, except that there was no gender discrimination and also power struggle, which made her holds the longest reign in Malay government history, which is 67 years. So you see, women could also become so much more than just doing house chores. We could also become a ruler. Take an example from the current Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern. Because of her, New Zealand is right now free from COVID-19. So I found this quote. So girls out there, please listen carefully. Be the Razia Sultan of your father and make him proud. Establish your own empire and show the patriarchal society that you are powerful enough to protect your own realm. So I think that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching.